Be More Lifestyle. Now, here are your hosts, Chardell Moore and Christina Denny.
Hey guys, welcome to Be More Lifestyle. So we know we're all about to eat a ton of food tomorrow, so we're gonna give you 4 healthy meal ideas for after the holiday.
Which I am gonna need. But first, let's dive into the conversation at the table. So we know you've experienced it too. It can get a little bit awkward with certain family members. It just is what it is.
Real talk, Christina. Here to coach us through the holiday with these trying members, that's a good word to say,
yes.
Trying members, are Keith and Rebecca Scott from TALLsmall Productions. What's up, guys?
Hi.
Great to be back.
So good to have you guys back.
So
Thank
this
you.
conversation is needed.
Yes.
Because, you know, the holidays is a wonderful time of the year, but not for everyone at all.
Yeah, stress can be really magnified, and it takes a negative effect on us.
Especially during the holidays, because we all go into it with that plan of how we want it to look, what we expect. If we go to a party the rest of the year, we don't have those same expectations that we go into it with.
And people have that picture of that Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving table, and that's just not reality. We're human beings.
Exactly.
We've all had different experiences throughout the year, and then we're all coming together and think we're all going to get along. That's not the truth.
It is not, especially we are in some politically trying times.
yes.
We have a
Yes.
lot of divisiveness within the country. Do you have any advice for how to deal with those particularly difficult family members?
This is not the time to let it play out in front of everyone. You don't have to air all the laundry in front of everybody. You can agree to disagree.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit more. Agree to disagree.
And you have to be direct about it.
Okay,
If someone is saying something that makes you uncomfortable, you can say, oh, let's not talk about that right now. Let's enjoy the holiday. Let's enjoy all being together.
I love that.
And just kind of double down if they insist on, you know, bringing it up again.
Absolutely, and a lot of people want to think, well, I can win the war on this. I'm going to convince at this dinner table someone to change their whole. It's not going to happen.
Exactly.
And you got to get past that whole concept, enjoy for what it is, and not try to make it something you think it's going to be. Because it's not going to work.
And how about those awkward moments? Because, you know, you'll find them a lot of times during the holidays. Like, how do we get over these little humps?
Get in and get right out. No need to keep over-explaining yourself. That's what makes these situations worse, when people won't let go and they'll say something, it clearly offends somebody, and then they try to back out. Well, I didn't mean to offend you. No offense, but cut all that conversational clutter.
Yeah, and this is not even just for, you know, those politically divisive moments, but for the family members who are like, why aren't you married yet? When are you going to have children?
Yes.
You know.
Do you have a boyfriend?
And that's when humor is your best weapon. When are you going to have children? Maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
How about tonight? Let's all go to the hospital tonight and get it done.
I love that. Oh my God.
And call it out. If it's awkward, say, this is awkward. This is strange. A lot of people won't do that. They try down. If it's feeling awkward, you got to speak truth to power and say, this is awkward. This feels strange.
Exactly.
Right,
Let's
call
move
out
on.
that elephant in the room.
So learn how to be direct, because you know what? For some people, that's really hard for them to do.
And that's when they look weak, and that's when everybody else will step on them. When somebody becomes defensive and closes down, you see this happen with at least somebody at every big gathering.
And the people that are asking about kids and marriage, there's something going on with them they're insecure about. That's why. That's why they're asking those questions. Right?
Very true.
That's why. And you got to realize that and feel a little bit sorry for that person. Not anger, but sorry. That'll change everything.
Gotcha.
That makes a difference.
So what if you are steadfast in not wanting to bring something up at all? You just are, you know, you're putting your foot down, I'm not talking about it. How can you still make everybody else feel comfortable, even though there might be like that elephant in the room?
You have lots of other people in the room. Have some distance. You can sit at the opposite end of the table, talk to someone else, sit next to someone in the family you don't usually see. A lot of times when there's an awkward person for somebody else, they'll sit up close to them. And they'll seem to revel in that self-punishment, and we don't understand why.
Also find a way to get out of the situation. Man, I left something out in the car. I got to go in the kitchen and get something. If you leave, you diffuse a situation. There's a million excuses you can find to get out, and then people move on to the next subject. Because if you're not there, they'll start bugging someone else.
Right.
And we need to be mindful of our body language,
Absolutely.
right? Nonverbal communication.
You want to smile. Because the second that smile goes away, and make it an authentic smile. And the way to tell that is, if you draw a line down the center of the face, both sides will have symmetry.
Oh, interesting.
If you have a fake smile, it often looks more like...
True.
Gotcha.
You got that down. I'm a little worried.
Can we see your face
I'm a
smile?
little worried about that. You got that down so well.
You've never seen that before.
No, I've never noticed that ever.
Oh my God, this is such a good combo. I love it.
And then you want to have open stance.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also shut down by making yourself small.
And remember, if you got negative people at this party, they're going to look for any sign that you don't look happy. And they're going to, they love to say, You don't look happy. What's wrong? You don't look this.
Right.
You
Yeah.
just, look, you got to be an actor sometimes to get through the meal.
Right.
Okay?
Through life.
Yes, and make that
Exactly.
eye contact happen. Because when you look
Right.
away, you look weak. And something else, if things feel stressful, give that person a hug. When you hug someone, it sounds crazy, but you release oxytocin, the bonding hormone. And it can help patch things a little bit.
Especially if
visually.
you know you're going into that one person that you can't stand, go up and give them a hug right away. That will throw them off,
Now
and
the
they
first
will
person
not.
we hug at
I
Thanksgiving.
know, that's right. They won't, but they will lose their mind because they'll be thinking, "I can't believe they did," and then they're thrown off.
Yeah.
Do it. It'll be amazing how it'll change your whole experience.
Positive energy just makes such a huge
It
difference.
does.
Part of, you know,
It's
showing
that
emotions.
self-talk.
Yeah.
Right.
And speaking of showing emotions, I'm the type of person that wears my emotions on my
Oh my
sleeve.
God.
It can be a little bit difficult for me to kind of hide what I'm thinking. Do you have
I
any
don't think
advice
you can
for
hide, Christina.
I try, guys.
Like-
I try.
Something we
things
often
with
have
that.
our clients do is focus on curling your toes. Make a movement that other people can't see, as long as you're wearing closed-toe shoes, or it could
Okay.
look a little odd. But do something that people can't see, and it will help you have your facial composure.
Oh, can you
I'm
guys
doing
tell
this
I'm
now
curling
right
my
now.
toes?
Let's all do
go.
that together.
Where can we keep up with you guys? You guys just always do such great work, and we love when you come on our show.
Thank you. TALLsmallproductions.org.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Make truces with those family members this year. It's the year. This
I'm
is
telling
it.
you.
This is when it's happening. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.